I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What? Wait, it's not raining.
We're midway through the boardwalk.
It's awesome.
It's just a shot in the dark.
Alright, ready? Are you serious? Prove it to me. There they be. Alright, we'll see you down at the end. What's up, Tubey Tubes? What's up, yo? Alright, look. This is like, we're gonna break this puppy down. We cooked it last night. It's gonna go right back into this pan. Alright, so I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna break this down. This is a roasted chicken. I'm gonna break it down, debone it, and get all the goods, everything I put in there, skin and all. So that's how I do it. But I do realize you guys are out there with the heart healthy stuff. But what we did was we just put a little bit of some juice in the bottom, a little bit of carrots. They're gonna stay in there too, and I'm gonna reheat everything up in here, and then we're gonna put that on 2 pieces of toast for tonight's dinner. So let me get situated. Look, I have to tell you, I got Ruby Tuesday in the house. Sometimes I call her Ruby Red Dress. It's just which knife I want to be with that day. Alright, hang on. Alright, so now I'm going to take this guy here, and we'll get into a little bit of it. Right down the middle. Sometimes it's even a lot easier to be able to... Alright, there we go. Right, hang on. Hang on, guys. You know what? That was really cool. That was our boy Rusty, and he thought he had a treat. So I had to go see how Rusty was doing, and it wasn't a treat. Alright, so we're through. Put that half there. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of break this up a little so I can get to it easier. I never ever not use what I cooked. My chicken, my beef, pork, anything. I always use it for the gravy. Some people like to do it while it's still warm. I kind of do, but we just wanted to cook it off last night for when we were cooking the other dinner, because we needed room in the refrigerator. So we cooked off 2 meals. I really had a good time live. Me and Holly, my daughter. We did. What did we do? We did the corn muffins, right? Well, that was fun. So I'm going to set up the kitchen a little bit different. Make sure when we go live, I can really get in there with you. Holly just, Holly doesn't know whether she wants to do the camera work, the editing, or being the live person, or even being a moderator. All right, so I got my work cut out with me. I gotta get on her. Now, these bones are super important. I could, if I wanted to, save these bones when I'm done, boil off some water, add some salt, pepper, garlic, oregano, thyme, basil, and cook that all up and make myself a little bit of a soup broth or a chicken broth. Don't know if I'm going to do that yet, but believe me, these bones haven't seen their last day. They can be used up quite easily for even another soup, anything you want to use chicken broth with. Alright, we're getting that cleaned off. I know I'm probably getting yelled at for throwing the skin in there, but believe me, even if the kids They might pick it out and not use it or not like it, and they'll just give it to me. And I'm bad. I know I'm bad, but if that's my vice in life, then so be it. Get all these little pieces off. Now, to the naked eye, that's got like the little purples on it or whatever. Don't worry about it. When you put it in here and cook it all, it goes away. You never see it. Never see it. And then here, all these little pieces, all this flavor left on that bone, you throw that in some water. You can make out of this little chicken, I could make chicken soup, throw a couple noodles in there, some raw veggies, and my wife and I could have a full soup for lunch, maybe even a dinner. I don't know if I could make a whole thing for a family of 4 out of this. Ooh. Let's wait for that one. It should just peel right off. Look at that. One big chicken bone coming right off. That's good right there. A little bit of Ruby Tuesday and some flavor. Now, another thing that you might want to do too is save a piece or two of the skin for when you broil off the chicken broth, because that'll add some flavor too. So I got that all off with one. Now, another decision. You want to slice your meat or break it apart by hand for the natural look. Me personally, I'll do it this way. If I was making chicken pot pie, which would be another, now see how this is all going to break? Nice little pieces. If I was making chicken pot pie, believe it or not, I would look at the shape of the vegetables that I'm putting in, if you're using frozen or real, and I'll cut my chicken down to match that size. Get that there. Rinse my hands. Hang in there, I'm just getting ready for a little bit of another curveball. Yeah, we're gonna do a curveball here, folks, that I can mush them with Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy's now in the house too. So, mind you, this has already been cooked, so I'm just kind of warming all the juices up, getting it tossed, and I'll show you what we're going to be adding. But instead of freezing it like I thought I was going to do, I discussed with Mama, and Mama said, well, we can either add it all or nothing. You know, she kind of left it back, tossed it back to me. So I said, well, I'm going to make my broth. So I got all the bones and whatnot left in here. So that's where we're at with that. Now let me show you what I will be using. Thought this would be fun. All right, chicken and cheese enchilada. For my broth, I always use a little kosher in there. Salt that up. And I don't mind on that using a little extra, because a lot of times I'll be diluting that down anyway. A little bit of black pepper. Put that in. Not sure if you guys can see that. Were you able to see? Yeah, I guess you can see that. And we got some onion powder. Love me some onion powder. Might as well put some in here too. Get that. Showed you this the other day. I love this stuff. That's Mrs. Dash. It's just got all the. It's got a little bit of lemon, lime, carrot, onion, garlic, basil, oregano. It's like a multi-spice. Definitely going to use that in my liquid. Glad you're hanging with me. Real simple dinner again. Now I just saw this. This is an Asian stir fry. I have 2 bags of this. So this right here alone, plus the chicken broth I'm making, makes a really, look at that. It's got the mushrooms, the baby corn, broccoli, carrots. It's all good. So, and peppers and onions in there. So Asian stir fry and 2 bags of this plus that liquid, and you got a beautiful hearty soup. So here's something that I think is really cool. All this in here, it's all like just chicken, just the juices, the broth, the water that we cooked it in. We did a little bit of salt and pepper on the top. One thing I like to do too is, like for turkey or big roasted chicken, I'll coat it in mayonnaise and then put all my spices on that. It's just another trick. If you guys ever tried it or heard of it, I recommend you try it. It might not be the greatest for your calories and your gravy, because it makes a great gravy too. But mayonnaise is just egg and oil. So you spread that on, and salt, pepper, oregano, garlic, whatever you want to put on there, and coat it real good. And when you bake your turkey or chicken, it really crisps it up nice, and all the flavors are on the skin. So anyway, I love how here's a piece. Let's go over here for a minute. So there's a piece of chicken. Yeah, you won't be able to see that. Let's put it right up. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to taste it. Alright. That's awesome. Now the chicken has the flavor, alright, of what it was cooked in. So it tastes with a hint of carrot. Now I'm going to take a piece of carrot. You can see the carrot. It's still steaming a little, but check it out. The carrot has a little chicken flavor. So they married. So anyway, all I got left now is to put the can of juice in here. We'll do that. And over here, this is just starting to have movement. So we'll get to that in a minute. I'll be back. So I tasted the chicken and the carrots I told you about, right? So I just opened that and I gave it a little taste, see what's up. And it is light. So I'm going to add a little bit extra of my onion powder. And a little bit more of my black pepper. That's that. And then where's my cooking? I'll find that in a minute. Hold on. I gotta find my salt. You know you love my little salt container holder, or whatever you want to call it. Anybody my age, I'm sure you remember. A little bit of salt. Alright, so that's good. Oh, it got steamy. Alright. So we got our salt, pepper, and onion powder in there. And that's it. Next time I come back, we'll be adding in the, you know what, let's just go for it. Here we go. Oh, I love that little hush up simmer. How's it look? Yeah, it looks good. We got it. Now let's see. Do you think we need more? I got another backup can. I didn't open it. Not sure yet. I may put another can in there, folks. I don't know. It just looks so pretty, though. I don't know. We'll see. I'll check back. Let me let it cook down a little bit. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Boom! We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going in with it. Yep, it's worth it. And that's the name of that, campers. Give that a little bit of Miss Piggy action. Oh yeah. Pull it in, push it out. Pull it in, push it out. Well, there we have it. I just got to get my biscuits ready. I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit. I'm going to plate it. And when it's plated, we're going to do a taste test. Thank you so much. You know what? I tasted it, and it tastes amazing, but it just needs a little hint of cheese. But I'm going to try it with a little sprinkled cheese. Not much, because I'm crossing Italian over to Spanish, so I just wanted to put a little bit in there, let you guys know. I might even use the sprinkled cheese as over top of the whole meal at the end, with a little bit of parsley. All right. Super, so we're on. This is the moment. Mama done made some nice pull them aparts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one apart because we're going to do a taste test. Sorry about that. And that's because my one son fell asleep, like I have 8 sons. My son fell asleep, and I'm not going to wake him up because he's a gentle giant. And my daughter's not back from the wreck yet. So we're going to let Mama taste this. Just enough. Get some stuff on there. A lot of carrots. Is that okay? It's a lot of carrots. But here we go. We got the fork. Bringing it over.
Mm-hmm.
There she goes. We're going in.
No one likes anyone watching them eat.
No, except for all of YouTube.
Hot.
It's okay.
Mmm.
Is it all right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Very good.
We got a thumbs up.
Thank you.
All right, so listen, kids. Couple things. You know how I end it, but I really thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, ring my bell, share my love. And when you're walking down the street or sitting on a bench, if you see a vet, give them a kiss, love, and a hug, because they would do it right back to you. Peace and all my love.